Well, howdy there, folks. My name is Delirious, and this is Alone in the Dark. Now, I have heard of the series before, but I've never got around to playing them. So I thought I'd start off with the newest one of the bunch. The only thing I know about this game is that David Harbour's in it. So I do have some high hopes because I've heard great things about the Alone in the Dark series itself, and he's just a really good actor. So without further ado, let's get into it. Yeah, let's just go with that. Go with that. That frog reminded me of Lilo and Stitch, and I just saw the newest movie. The live action. It was good. I liked it. It's honestly probably one of the best of the more live action Disney remakes.
So,
We're not
your
even going to
uncle,
talk about Snow White.
what's wrong with him?
He's possessed.
As in the devil?
Something like that. He says a dark man is following him, watching him at all times.
What do you make of it?
It's nonsense, of course. But I'd be lying if I said it didn't bother me. You see, it runs in my family.
Possession?
No, detective. Deteriorating melancholy. Practically every member of the Hartwood family is driven mad before they grow old.
But Jeremy didn't kill himself. Is that why he's at your setup?
Despite being convinced that he is truly possessed, he decided to put his last chips on Dr. Gray and his psychoanalysis, figuring he might stumble upon some cure.
You mentioned the letter.
I received a disturbing letter from Jeremy accusing the staff and all the other patients of being involved in some cult. And now they are also out to get him.
Could it be real? Or is it all just in his head?
It's a story he tells himself, Mr. Carnby. Anything to avoid the truth.
Which is?
That we're all terribly insignificant. That people mean so very little to one another. That there is no one out to get Jeremy Hartwood because he isn't worth getting.
Here we are.
My uncle's not well, Mr. Carnby. I want to make sure he's all right.
And what's my part in this? You couldn't get a cab?
I just wouldn't feel safe going alone. Did you bring a gun?
Yeah. You think it'll actually come to that?
No. But you might need to wave it around depending on how agreeable the staff will be.
What exactly are we gonna do when we find Jeremy?
I don't know. Let's just find him first.
I mean, yeah.
Hello? Hello?
Looks abandoned.
It can't be. There has to be someone around.
Wait here. I'll go around back.
seeing him, I'm very excited that we finally know when the final season of Stranger Things is coming out. It's a nice car. Well, so far, graphically, I would say this game looks great.
Now what do we got here?
A flashlight. Kitchen garden key. To switch your flashlight on and off. Ooh. It's very bright. I like it though. That means when things get dark and spooky, I can just go kapow! And the lighting is very nice. I may not know the technical terms, but I appreciate lighting. Hey, you're not going to get me that easy. Okay, maybe you might. Calm down, we just started. Got us some ammo. I do see those eyes staring at me. But I want to see if I can do something about this here vibration. I'm not the biggest fan of vibration in a game. I know it's immersion. But it's also going to pick up on the mic, which will end up annoying anyone watching this. But I see... Oh, there we go. I just don't know if I'll need it later on. But that's where we keep an eye out. What's that being spooking? It's a raccoon or something.
Nah, I'm not getting in there.
I really like the sound design, like right down to the walking on leaves. It's crunchy. I'm watching you. I've seen Doctor Who. I've watched other horror games being played. I know what you're up to. The moment I look away, I'm gonna move. I also just thought I'd change up the pace from Tomb Raider, and the fact that in the last video I was running into just non-stop glitches, and that was a bit of a problem for me. What's that down there? Is that a purse? I'm watching you, lady. This also reminds me of oh, I can't think of it. What's the new Avengers? Not Avengers. Give me a moment while I look this up, because now it's gonna bother me. Thunderbolts. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. I was gonna say Avengers. Thunderbolts. I'm excited to watch that. See, this area right here reminds me of Hogwarts Legacy.
That's one big tree to fit inside a conservatory.
Hmm?
Huh? What?
Oh, wait, what was that? Another key. What did we find? What is it though? Whiskey? Rum? Spooky piano music. Find the front door and well, I should probably let the Emily lady in. But family Bible.
Every day your silence weighs a little heavier. It's been a difficult year for everyone, and many have lost all hope. I read in the papers about people suffering. Pictures of dust-covered landscapes without a drop of water. I wish I knew if you were still tending the earth, or if you had turned your back against us. I have started to look for help elsewhere. I pray you will tell me if I am going down a path that you find disagreeable. With help from Baptiste and Charlotte, I found comfort in the practice of the voodoo. I have long been skeptical of that Caribbean cult, but it's been of good use to me. It seems all harmless in my book. I say some words dreamt up by the Creoles, and I carry around a small pocket of gree-gree. Nothing of this is mentioned in the Bible, of course, but the French quarter priestess tells me it's all connected. She says the Christian God is just one more perspective on the creator of things. That's what I like to think, but the other way around, that the spirits of her faith are just aspects of you, our Heavenly Father. I am so grateful for the words you gave Mr. Hartwood. We will sing your praises at St. John's Eve. The world will be blessed soon again. Only the sacrifices of the Old Testament compare to your demands. Let it be the truth. A mother of earth, wood, and dirt. A mother of 1,000 young.
Sacred sand, $1. Black cat oil, $1.50. Devil shoestrings, a quarter. That makes $2.75, madame.
What was that you were telling the doctor? A goat without horns. What does that mean?
Ah, you must have misheard me, madame. I said no such thing.
Please. I know I don't look like any of you, but I'm devout. I'm ready to do what it takes.
Do not be so eager to sacrifice the few things you have left, madam. Now please, leave my store.
A goat without horns.
Well, there's your first mistake. You're messing with voodoo, and that's just... Mm-mm. Don't. Excuse me. See, I'm collecting lots of ammo, which I find a little suspicious. Ooh, a chest. More alcohol. I like it. Oh, we got some bacon. Rat poison.
What was that?
That's the room I came from. I gotta go this way, I think. The door's opened. Okay, you know what? We'll come back to that. Let's go get that lady in here. We'll investigate further with the lady. Nope. Yeah, we'll... Library. Okay. A clue. Oh, now I know where I am.
Nice.
And a plaza key. More alcohol.
Sunday, June 22nd. I spent all day looking for Jeremy. I should have cared for the others, but I'm scared that he will do something irreversible. Cassandra is upset that I didn't give her the latest shipment of pain medication that Waits brought from the post office yesterday. I would have given it to her, but the company didn't send a new key this time around, so the box is just sitting there on my desk. They must have figured we had plenty of their gimmicky keys by now. I only remember seeing one lately. Grace was playing with it inside the grand parlor. Unless it turns up by itself, it will have to wait. I have to figure out where Jeremy is. I think Jack knew something. That dog of his found a strange rot permeating the house. She's showing us, he said. Like those blots and streaks of fetid rot was talking to her.
Right. This house is huge. Like, real huge.
Thanks.
What are you doing? Who are you?
Whoa, pardon me. Excuse me. My name is Edward Carnby, private investigator. I hope you don't mind we let ourselves inside.
I do mind. This is private property. You can't just barge in here.
I'm sorry about all this, but I'm looking for my uncle. It's urgent, and no one was answering the door.
We can't hear you knocking anymore. None of us can.
Who is your uncle, darling?
Jeremy. Am I right? She has that heartwood glue, doesn't she?
That's right. I'm Emily Hartwood. I just came to make sure my uncle is all right.
Well, he is unavailable right now. You will have to come back another day.
Unavailable how? Is he sleeping? We can wait.
He's lost.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
Who's your man again, Miss Hartwood?
My name's Edward Carnby, private investigator.
Splendid.
Enough! All of you! Get back to your rooms! McCarthy, keep your eyes on the child. And you two, please leave immediately.
Look, we're not here to cause any trouble. Just let us see the old man, satisfy the curiosity of my client here, and we'll be off.
Jeremy has gone missing. There's no need to worry, but it might be some time before he turns up. The whole staff is looking for him.
What? He ran off?
I don't have time for any of this. Please, come back tomorrow.
All right, in that case, we'll just wait in his room. You don't mind, do you? It's upstairs, right?
Wait, you can't.
Don't worry, we'll be discreet.
In the corridor. It's the first door on your left. I'll tell Dr. Gray you're here.
Excellent. Thank you, madam. All right, here we are.
Let's look around. See if we can pick up any clues.
Hmm.
Every night the dark man stands opaque at the threshold of my room, counting the days until my spirit spills out of my tired shape. Only his pallid mask shelters my remaining sanity, staring directly into the face of that demonic sultan would surely sunder time itself. Would he have looked the same to my father as he struggled for his life? Does his veiled face haunt my niece quite the same way? I wish so that I could rest my soul in that sunburnt convent of Teruel. Would I find you there, Juan? Or Senora Perosi, back from the beyond? Every night I hide from him, moving from one misshapen memory to another. Scenes conjured out of fantasy and delirium. Places I struggle to even paint. I wish I understood your death, Senor. Is there anything I could do for you but bury you in that bleak necropolis? That triumphant chapel rising above the ledges and the oven vaults shall be your sepulchre, where you may rest, and I shall weep. How did you first come to understand such things, Senor? How did you know that the battered boil in the basement would lead me to Lafayette Cemetery? Or how the old upstairs clock, with its astronomical motifs, would take me to that hateful mound outside of Claremont Harbour? Those are my memories, my past. Is there perhaps a chance, if ever so small, for me to see Tarawaya? Oh, I want that more than anything. Please, let my talisman take me there. Let me sit with Juan under his Bodhi tree. Despite having sold me that talisman, Miss Jackson, the voodoo priestess, revealed none of her secrets to me. That's why I had to travel to Tonka. Instead, she cruelly told Baptiste, my caretaker, that he would be betrayed and killed in the most awful way, that the one he loved would pierce his thigh with a sharp spear, and that he would be devoured by his own mother. What a terrible thing to say. The people of Deseto were becoming dangerous. They do not understand what they are doing. I must do something to stop them. I tried talking to Dr. Gray, but he confuses my worries. He's caught up in treating me. How can he expect evil to be cured with medicine and conversation? The orderlies, the housekeeper, and the patients are all deranged. They will call upon evil to enter this world. All will be lost. Everything. Unless I can find the clerk, Mr. Waite. He seems to be a clear-thinking man. Maybe Beauregard. The dark man offered me a prison, and I accepted. I signed that miscarried contract and entered the dark path. Everyone is safe, except for me.
Oh, the puzzle box. Haha. Trying to figure out what that was. Okay. I'm smart.
Hey, you know anything about this? Looks like some sort of talisman.
No, I don't. Oh, help me out here, will you?
I would kill the guy, throw some of this stuff out. I'd be crazy too if I had this much junk lying around.
Oh, wow. That's striking. I want to save this one. All right, come on. I want to go see Dr. Gray. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, I'm coming. Miss Hartwood. Emily? What the hell is going on? Where am I?
What? We fast traveled somewhere. Like, it's not even the same house. Huh. Well, that's cool. A bit scary, but cool. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. And now we're starting with the action. All right. Oh shit. Where'd the other thing go? There's another one. Now this is starting to feel like Silent Hill. Speaking of which, anyone excited for Silent Hill F? Because I know I am. I do have a map. Oh.
Detective Conley couldn't believe his eyes. The French Quarter scene before him was dark and sinister. The only sign of life he could see from Jeremy's balcony was the light coming from a lone corner store.
I think it's going in a different direction with Silent Hill F as far as what I've seen, but
What the hell is going on?
that's my question, man. How did I go from a house in the boonies to downtown Louisiana? Not down Louisiana, New Orleans. Oh, I hear so many noises. But I think I have to go in here. Probably shouldn't do that.
Don't let them get inside, Compare. They're not the good kind.
Are you... Is this your store?
There are no owners here. We both strangers in Jeremy's story.
Jeremy did this. How?
The pact with the dog man. Jeremy warned us, but we didn't think much of it.
I'm Detective Edward Carnby. I was hired by Jeremy's niece to find him.
Oh, yeah? How much you paying you?
$150.
She's sure getting her money's worth tonight. Are you a thinking man, Compare?
Not if I can help it.
You know, I think Jeremy's hiding in a way we can't find him. He has this juju necklace that guides him.
The talisman?
That's right. It's some magic charm he got from Miss Jackson down the street.
The voodoo priestess?
You know surprising things, Compare. Yeah, the Mama Loa. Here, take the key. I locked the gate to save her place from all the ghouls and goblins getting inside. Maybe if you go there, you can find some clues to show you the way.
Thanks. I'll have a look.
Excuse me.
Detective Conby hesitated to buy into the stranger's explanation, but it was all he had. Baptiste, this mountain of a man, seemed to suggest that this other world they had been pulled into was built from Jeremy's scattered memories. It sounded crazy to him, but Conby couldn't exactly deny the situation he found himself in. Baptiste believed Jeremy was able to move freely between worlds using a talisman he got from Miss Jackson, a voodoo witch doctor that made a good living from alleviating the rich from their ailments and their money. In hope to find Jeremy, or a way back to Deseto, Conby set out to investigate Miss Jackson's place.
Alright, well, back out to the spookies. It's very foggy. I have a map yet? No, but I have to go find Miss Jackson's place to learn more about Jeremy's talisman. Oh, that's just reflection. Okay.
I can't go that way.
Good, I didn't want to go that way. I don't think I can go that way. Can I go this way? Nothing.
Nice.
Oh god. Ow. Alright. Items can be thrown at enemies or to distract them. What am I trying to throw, though? Oh. That didn't go well. Okay. That's not working at all. Let's just run. I think I'd rather the axe. Can we close the gate? Yay, the gate closed. Just so whatever that was doesn't come back. Shit.
Oh. Ah! Ah! My weapon broke.
Ah, shit. Well, wait, am I bleeding out? Is that my footsteps? I mean, that's my footsteps, but like, sorry, the detail. Detail. The fact that I'm walking through blood and that shows up on the floor is cool.
I recognize this place. It's Miss Jackson's seance parlor. Let's see if she's got any information on Jeremy's talisman. It's the talisman, like the one in the painting.
An old talisman shaped over centuries. The engraving of the numbers looks to be less than 100 years old, but the base could be from iniquity. The polished black sunstone in the middle has a glass finish and occasionally gives off the impression of hiding a picture within itself. Hmm.
I think it's meant for the talisman. I think it needs numbers, like coordinates. Maybe there's something in Jeremy's notes.
Wait. Let's see. Three, 5, 8. Okay, let's see.
Talisman with black sunstone. An ancient navigational tool found inside a cheniere along the Bayou Tonk. The old grave was uncovered by oil riggers and said to have unleashed a vagabond devil that massacred its finders.
3 numbers are needed to span a bridge between the scapes of dream and memory, according to Stein. Not where I want to be, but it's a start. 3, 5, 8.
Three, 5, and 8. Okay. So
It's showing something. A place? Where is that? Huh.
Okay, this is where we're going to leave the video. But let me know what your thoughts on Alone in the Dark are so far, and if you want to see more of it.